Alright, hope you all are doing well. And today I have from Smoky Mountain Knife Works, I got the Rough Ryder Tater skin. Now I got this with my bonus and just wanted to try out a bunch of different brands. And since I've already got a case, didn't want to go all in on a case and spend most of my budget on one knife. Now the Tater skin I think was under 15 bucks. I don't remember the exact cost, but this is a Congress style knife and comes in this really nice package. Now it was bagged. I have played with this one a little bit, I will admit that, but it's really nice presentation in the box. And honestly, it's a really sharp looking knife. The micarta, it's tacky. I don't know. These are all of the pocket knives traditional ones I've picked up are very grippy. So, and you got the little bit, I don't believe it has got a little bit of a bow to it. So it is going to be really nice in the hand. And you got 4 blades on it. And you will see where my lack of a fingernail is really going to struggle with this. Now, I don't know whether to reach out. I'm going to tag them in this video, but I'm not sure if I should reach out to Smoky Mountain about this. Now, the nail nicks on these are super, on the smaller blades, are just super buried right under there. And you can barely see them. And the pull on this is pretty intense. So like this one, I cannot get out. So what I've done is I did oil it and I hope it's going to work in. Not the smartest way to get it open. Actually, I will just leave it because I was able to get it open. I hit it with some, I think it's KPL, the oil. So I'm hoping as I grow back my thumbnail, I will be able to get this one open. But since it is, I believe, the exact same blade as this, it's not the end of the world because I can get this one open. And honestly, the reason I'm wearing a Band-Aid today is I know my fingernail's a little goofed up, but I've kind of given up on wearing a Band-Aid with that. But this thing snapped back and my finger was right there and it got me. So just a small one, so it wasn't too bad. But overall, with the exception of the 2 smallest blades being almost near impossible for me to get out, I do really like the look of this knife and the functionality. Now, like I said, now that I can get this one open, I think the oil loosened it up just enough to make it easy. I think, it's definitely going to be a usable knife for me. I just wish it was a little bit easier to get all the knives open. Now let's check the sharpness on it. Honestly, they got a really nice edge on this blade. So that is a really nice edge. And I believe these are all stainless steel. Let's open up. Oh, I'm going to test myself. Here we go. There we go. Got it. Let me give you the dimensions on this blade. So the blade length is 1 3/4. So 1 6. No, it's 1 little over 1 3/4 inch. And I think I probably gave my dimensions wrong in the other video, but I try. So it's just under 1.5 inches of cutting length. Got my 8ths and 16ths, I think, mixed up on some other videos, but you'll have to forgive me on those. Hopefully people will call me out. So the blade length on your medium blade is about 2 3/16, and the cutting edge is about 1 7/8 inch. And let's take a this is 440 stainless. So let's see what the cutting edge is like on this one. There might be just a little catch in there, but still very sharp blade. It might, strop it out, but nothing horrible. It cuts the paper really well. And on the last blade, we have about just under 2 3/16. And then the cutting edge, this one might be a little shorter. 1 7/8. So let's check the sharpness on this blade. Actually, also very sharp. For some reason, I don't know why I do it. I end up cutting all the way down, and then when I'm doing these cuts, I'm pushing it, make it so knives look bad because I push off the blade. But no, I'm actually, like I said, with that one little flaw in there of it's really hard to get the smaller blades open. Luckily, I can get the non-shield side, which is really easy to remember. The only thing that sucks is to get them open so that I did get the finish a little bit there on the brass, but I mean, the blades are rock solid. Not gonna torture myself or make you guys watch me torture myself getting that, although it's not bad. But yeah, it could just be a little bit easier on the smaller blades. But overall, I really like the knife. You get the 3 different kind of blade shapes, and you got the little bit of a, be careful here, that little bit of a bow in it makes the knife just a little bit more comfortable in the hand. So I really want to recommend this knife, but at the $15 price point or sub $15 price point, I think it is a go. Just knowing that these smaller blades, if you don't have a whole lot of fingernail, I mean, even if you have decent fingernails, I think with a little bit stronger pull, it's going to be really tough to get them out. But overall, the blades are sharp. For sure, right now I can use 3 of them, no problem. It's actually a pretty solid knife. It's probably the 4 that I bought, it's probably going to end up being the lower tier of the 4, but I don't hate it. I like it. I just wish those were a little bit high, a little bit taller, so it'd be a little easier to get the knife open. But yeah, so hope you enjoyed. Have a good one. Take care, and see you next time.